Here at the Utah Republican Party State Convention, Senator Mitt Romney was loudly booed.
Please, thank you. Show respect.
My fellow Americans, the war in Afghanistan is now over. I made a commitment to the American people that I would end this war. Today, I've honored that commitment.
Hey, what's up, guys? Jazz Gunzo here. Another What's Next. Happy Tuesday. Well, I do a little segment called The Land of Woke. And of course, normally you have the mayor, and that would be One Joy Reid. But no, I'm not going to depress you with that nonsense. But we are going to take a trip, into the land of the absurd. And that is led by one Mitt Romney. Yes, you remember Mitt Romney. You remember good old Mitt. Ran against Obama back in 12 and got humiliated. And at the time, that was the best that the Republicans could put up. Thank God that didn't happen. But, of course, Mitt ran for Senate, won in Utah, and then the absurdity began. Basically wanted to impeach former President Donald Trump, but now is waving the pom-poms for one Joe Dementia. Yeah, let's take a look. This comes out of Breitbart. Romney, Biden has done extraordinarily well working with our allies. Think about that for a second. Extraordinarily working well with our allies. Wow. Senator Mitt Romney said Sunday on CNN State of the Union, of course he would go on CNN because if, of course, he goes on Fox, he will get roasted, that President Joe Dementia had worked with the United States allies to put up a united front against Russia's invasion of Ukraine extraordinarily well. Yeah. Romney said, "This is one of the greatest demonstrations of good versus evil we've seen during our lifetimes and a demonstration of courage. Look at Putin. Here he is behind a huge table in his big white room. It looks like a mausoleum where honesty and honor have gone to die. Contrast that with Zelensky, with his courage, his passion, his true leadership. This is remarkable, and it's having an impact." Anchor Dana Bash, do you think it was a mistake for President Joe Dementia to rule out U.S. troops on the ground instead of trying to use what's known as strategic ambiguity, to deter Vladimir Putin from invading in the first place? Romney, well, there really wouldn't have been ambiguity. We don't have that kind of troop strength and material war in the region to be a serious threat at that point. Look, the Dementia administration has done some things very well and some things not so well. The not so well side is they continue the policy of prior administrations not to provide the defense weapons Ukraine needed. The positive thing was sharing our intelligence with our allies and combining our efforts with our allies. Look, we used to be 40% of the world's economy. Today, we're about half of that. For us to be the economic clout, yes, used to have in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, we do need to combine with our allies. That is something President Joe Dementia has done extraordinarily well. But don't take my word for it. Hear it from Mitt himself.
The Biden administration has done some things very well and some things not so well. The not so well side is they continued the policy of prior administrations not to provide the defensive weapons that Ukraine needed. That was the mistake. The positive thing was sharing our intelligence with our allies and combining our efforts with our allies. Look, we used to be 40% of the world economy. Today, we're about half of that. And so for us to have the kind of economic clout we used to have back in the 50s and 60s and 70s, we really do need to combine with our allies. And that's something President Biden has done extraordinarily well.
All right. My thoughts. Well, isn't it nice to live in the world of fantasy? And that is the world currently Mitt Romney is living in. The fact of the matter is that Mitt Romney's history is not a good one. Anybody who knows Mitt Romney knew that he did Obamacare before Obamacare. Anybody who knew Mitt Romney knew that when he went up against Obama, he had him in the first debate and then got his ass handed to him and, of course, got humiliated in the general election. Was never a fan of Trump. Called for his impeachment. And then, of course, he decided to run for Senate. And, you know those GOPs, those Repubs, like sing-along Mitch McConnell. Yeah, we've got another one in our camp. Well, no, you don't. Mitt Romney does for Mitt Romney. That's it. He doesn't do anything to benefit his state. He doesn't do anything to benefit the country. He is just a simple vote. I put his intelligence just above Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. And that's saying a lot because Cortez is a complete idiot. But with Romney, for him to be waving pom-poms and doing handstands and cartwheels in regards to Biden's working with our allies, extraordinarily well with our allies, is a joke. Did Mitt Romney completely forget about Afghanistan? Seriously, did he throw that so deep in the memory hole that he doesn't recognize it, doesn't recollect it whatsoever? I'm going to go with yes. Because as we all know, Biden did such a masterful job with Afghanistan, pulling our troops out, leaving thousands of Americans behind. And from what I still hear, there are still some Americans left behind in Afghanistan. But yet, $85 billion worth of equipment, military, electronic, surveillance, what have you. But who cares about that? But at the end of the day, Mitt Romney is an ass. He is. He's a complete joke. He's a clown. Anybody who takes him seriously is clownish as well. But no surprise that he went on CNN because, as I said earlier, had he gone on Fox, or even someone who's going to challenge him in regards to how Biden has done regarding foreign policy, which has been a complete and utter disaster. But, yeah, for him to be standing there and praising Biden, dude, really? And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.